Alright, welcome to a quick look at Navigraph Charts to see what we have available. So the first thing that you want to do is once you've loaded up and you've signed up for a subscription of Navigraph Ultimate, you can go ahead and click on Import Flight here. So you can either import it from a file or you can import it directly from SimBrief, and it'll give you a list of all of the ones that you have available, right? So for example, this is the latest one that I have. I've already loaded it, but just click on this button and that will load it in for you. If you want to load a flight that you've already done, you can go ahead and click on Flights, and then you can select the flight that you'd like to view. So let's have a look at the flight that I completed yesterday. BAW, which is British Airways, so Speedbird, from Cairo to Dubai. So there'll be a video going out on that very, very soon. So let's have a look at a couple of things that we've got available, right? The first is that it will map out the entirety of the route, including all of the waypoints directly from your departure to your destination as well. And the other thing that we've got available is also to view like a particular chart of what the approach might be. So one thing that kind of falls flat here is that if we look at the charts for Cairo, we actually don't have a standard departure for that. But what we can do is we can go ahead and go towards Dubai and we can have a look at our approach for that. So if we click on Dubai, and what we will do is here, where we've got our destination, we've entered in our approach as well. So now for our approach, what we can do is click on Open Chart in Overlay, so it will show on top of the map. And we can see there's a chart showing here, so we can go ahead and increase the size. So I don't know if that will be particularly visible to you, so let me go ahead and open the chart normally, just so we can have a look at what kind of things Navigraph will give us. Okay, so one of the cool things is that, we have a chart by Gibson, and we're given multiple different bits of information. Now, I'm not an expert, so don't quote me on any of this, but one of the cool things is that it shows you what your approach will be. So we're following an ILS approach, right? We've got the actual ILS frequency here, so 111.3, so you can put that into your flight plan, and then it also gives you the heading as well, 299 as well. So again, if you put it into your FMC, you'll be able to key that in. It should be keyed in automatically, but if it's not, you will be able to key that in yourself if you're doing it as part of like an approach or whatever it might be. So it's good to just look at these charts and just to double check to see that everything on your FMC is correct. You also get a quick layout here on what your descent would look like as well. And it's good to have that visualized, because it's quite difficult, particularly when you're starting off, knowing exactly how things work, or how quickly you should descend and stuff like that. So start having a look through some of the charts that are available, and see what you can learn and pick up. And there's plenty of other tutorials on what exactly each and everything means. And as and when I learn, I will be teaching you guys as well. But that's just something that I picked up yesterday, which is really cool. You can also do that with your departure as well. So if we go back and unload this, we will load our flight from EGLL, which is Heathrow, to EGCC, which is Manchester. What I'll do here, we've got runway 27 right, and this is our departure SID. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open that chart and I can just show you. So with larger airports, like Heathrow, the vast majority, you would be given a SID that you'd use, which will be part of your standard departure, going out of like a particular runway. And so you need to be very clear that you are actually like following that departure route. And it will tell you like what kind of heading that you need to be on and what waypoints you'll be going past. So here, Burnham, right? We need to make sure that we're going past there, and also need to be following these altitude levels, right? So for example, if we look at this one here, once we reach this point, we need to be at a minimum of 3,000 and a maximum of 6,000. And as we go on, we have to climb to 4,000 and a maximum of 6,000. And then we need to maintain 6,000 as we're going ahead and climbing. So that's really, really interesting. And there's, of course, a lot more information that is available here that you can read through. But yeah, this is something really, really cool that's available as part of charts. Just want to share that. Have a little look through and make sure that you use it as part of your flight plans. So yeah, good luck.